Well, welcome back to the show. We're now up to the final three races on the programme, and well, the action really does begin to heat up because we have got some lovely youngsters going forward now on the remainder of the card, and notably in race number 10, it is Sure Will Do. Simon Cock takes right. He's drawn out in 10, but he's only ever tasted defeat once, and he really is taking all before him, this guy. Sacred Gift up at the top is Vlad Jurik's mount. Further down, look, you've got horses here that can certainly run their races. Always Innocent, who we mentioned earlier on, a last start Class 5 winner. He's drawn wide. Jaxa, he could be a very interesting runner. And Hakeem Kamarudin taking the ride from Michael Clements there. I thought that was very interesting. More on that shortly. Despacito, the old timer, seems to have been around forever, doesn't he? Krisner on board that one. Well, we can once again hear from Stephen Gray, and obviously Sure Will Do, very much a bit of a pin-up boy around at Copperbelt, and he's doing great things on the track as well. And well, his owners, the Chens, have been real sporting owners of Stevens for a long time, and they're having a great run with this horse, and hopefully it can continue for them. But this is what Stephen had to say about his charge going forward into Sunday's race. Stephen, Sure Will Do, a thoroughly exciting horse here at Copperbelt Racing. Many will be looking forward to seeing him back on track, notably his owners, I'm sure, but I imagine you are as well. How's he been?
Yeah, he's good, Nick. He trialled well last week. Nice and quiet. I've been main thing with him is getting him to relax a little bit, because he's a bit one-dimensional. He was just flat out all the time, which is fine, but, to be a good sprinter, you've got to learn to relax. And I've kept them on the poly for that reason, just that they run a bit quicker. And 1100 will just, the speed will be on, just get him to drop the bit a bit, and hopefully he can win again.
And we had a look at him here this morning. Obviously, he was having a nice wash and thoroughly enjoyed it, and he was out having a pick of grass. He's a gorgeous-looking horse, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He's not the full article yet, I don't think. He's a little bit, mentally he was a bit immature, and he's just starting to settle down now. And the boys do a good job here with him. He's highly strung type of animal. So we've spent a bit of time on him. And Vlad Jurek, to be honest, helping me out ride him in the trials and his gallops is a big plus because he wants to get going. So, Vlad, I'm sure Vlad'd like to get on him. But at the end of the day, Nick, he's got a big weight this week. So I have Simon taking another kilo off him, and Simon's done nothing wrong. And I'm sure if the rules allowed, Simon would be able to ride him in the trials, And Simon's a good boy, he's a good rider, and he's done nothing wrong. So you've got to have some loyalty, I think, You
certainly do, and well, we look forward to another big run.
Yeah, he's a nice horse, Nick.
He certainly is a very nice horse. What's your take on Sure Will Do? I mean, we saw that shot of him there. He's a really smart-looking animal.
Yeah, strong and big and powerful type of horse. Still up and coming. Still a lot of room for improvement. Progressive type. So should be able to go past Class 4.
I think so. I think he's a lovely horse going forward. I look forward to seeing how he does progress indeed. And I think this weekend he's got a super chance of winning again. The horse that might put it up to him most, though, Ray, is the top weight. What's your impression of Sacred Gift, a son of Zeus Star? Second to Politas last time, obviously, that was Politas' first win.
Yes.
He's now won again since. So the form of the race is holding up.
Our form is ultra consistent. This Sacred Gift has got class before. Even though I've not won is this course and distance, but it's been ultra consistent with champion jockey on board. What else can you look for?
That horse running back in about 5th or 6th, that was Pindus. Now, he could frank that form if he wins earlier on in the day, so form could tie in nicely with one or two of these. And this, for me, was the really interesting runner in the race. This is Jaxa. I had looked through his maiden win of this Open maiden back in September. We had to go back to September before it obviously hasn't run since. It's not strong, but Hakeem's riding for Clements. I thought that was a very interesting booking.
Yeah, perhaps maybe Vlad got hold of Sacred Gift.
Well, Vlad would never do the weight on this horse, like 50 and a half. Vlad would never do the weight full stop. But Hakeem's only had 2 rides for Clements in the last 12 months, and he's ridden a winner.
Yeah, not much of statistic to show off in a sense.
There's not, but what I'm saying, the fact that he's actually been booked shows a bit of intent. It's a lightweight, and maybe they're thinking that the horse needs as light a weight as possible to give him every chance. And Hakeem will probably claim 3 off of the 50 and a half.
He can ride 49 maybe.
What's his book weight?
I saw his perform. He can probably get about 49. There's a maximum can go up to.
There's his track work as well. A couple of steps. What did you make of that, Ray? You managed to find that track work for us.
Yeah, it was okay. His track trained well in the morning with Beyond Compare and all this. But I thought this is going to be a little bit tough for him, Jaxa, because if we look at his performance of late, for sure Wadu will be the star of the day. He need to go past sure Wadu.
Yeah, indeed. And Hakeem, that's his only ride actually for Michael Clements on the card, but he does ride Jaxa. I've put him for third here. Ray, no spot for him. Look, Lim Zhu, my friend, as well. He's probably off a nice soft mark. But yeah, sure will do. I agree with Ray. I think he's the one they've got to beat over Sacred Gift. So we've got the same top two, which is not a great surprise. Jaxa and Lim Zoom, 2, 1, 11, 3.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah, number 2, sure will do, followed by number 1, Sacred Gift. Try number 7, a little bit hard to follow type of horse, Crystal Dragon. I had one good win that was earlier last year. Then followed by number 8, Good Luck Charm, 2, 1, 7, 8.
That's race 10. Let's move on to race 11 now, and this is a really hot contest, a Class 3 over 1,400 metres. You've got Heartling Flyer in here. Louis Beausolan has gone on record as saying how much he thinks of this horse, and well, he can certainly bounce back for sure over this trip. Further down, you've got the likes of Golden Flame, who won only last week, McGregor back in action, the old timer, and Tiger Raw over the page there. He was a very progressive horse last term, and I think he's got Gold Cup written all over him, this horse, Tiger Raw, going forward. Let's rewind the clock to only a week ago, Ray. This was Golden Flame winning, provided Donna Logan 8 days ago with the first leg of a double. Beat Starlight on this occasion. Handicappers put him up 5. Is it a case of striking while the iron's hot? I think it may be.
I think it may be, yeah. He beat a very strong and powerful Starlight, Heartling Flyer stablemate. So that was a good performance from him. Golden Flame slowly progressing in the 1400. That was a good race for me. Still, of course, stepping up in class is going to be a bit tough.
Class 3.
Yeah, it's
going to run well though. There he is, he's running well, he's in great form. Here is Heartling Flyer. I'll make no secret of it, Louis, I'm with you. I think this is an absolutely stunning horse. Yes, he was beaten last time by Charisma, but Charisma's obviously in great form. And I just feel Heartling Flyer back on turf, this is where he's best.
Yeah, this is his pet track as well, a course as well for this Heartling Flyer. Charisma was too good in the poly track. He got a good barrel draw, and compared to Heartling Flyer, he was drawn outside. He got a lot of work to do for him, so I can understand he was beaten by Charisma. There's a reason there.
Yeah, I think so. Look, Heartling Flyer, I think, and Louis said like he wouldn't have changed anything about the way he rode the horse at all, and he's got plenty of talent, this guy. So Heartling Flyer, excited to see him amongst many others, including his stablemate Tiger Raw. Now, if you were compiling a list of horses to follow, this would surely be on the list, because this horse has been mightily impressive in what he's been doing.
Yeah, mightily impressive in the 1400, even up to 1800. This horse has been ultra consistent. Good turn of foot from him. Yeah, got the job done in Class 4. That was an impressive win.
I tell you what, here's my long-range prediction. I know it's far too early, I know, but for me, if this horse can get his points up, don't be shocked if he can go and do almost a big-hearted and end up in a Gold Cup.
Well, perhaps
he looks that type of horse through and through.
You need to sort of increase in the rating and up to maybe 80 over.
I don't think he probably will need to get to 80, maybe actually a bit below mid-70s, maybe.
Maybe.
But I mean, look, he's 63 now. Yes, he's got a rating. What I'm saying is he's in the mould of a Gold Cup horse.
Yeah.
I mean, when we look at the Singapore Gold Cup, we say, right, horses, 18, 2,000 metre horses. This horse has got that written all over him.
Lightweight, if you can go to 70, 80s, lightweight.
Trial there.
Yeah, that was a good trial.
He's a good horse. He's a good horse, this one. And obviously Falcon race a lot of very good horses. There's his track work as well, Ray, coming through the gloom. What did you make of that earlier this week?
Yeah, that was on Tuesday morning. There was impressive piece of track work for me. Yeah, ultra consistent, Tiger Raw.
He is indeed. He's a very consistent horse indeed. We must just get a word on Quadcopter, because Quadcopter has his conditions here. 4 times a course and distance winner.
Yeah, 4 times a course and distance. If it's raining, even better for him. Quadcopter has this class ability. Class 3, he won in this Class 3 before, so one to really look out for.
He certainly is. I mean, I think Quadcopter can run well. I've got him in for 4. I've got Golden Flame in ahead of him though. I just think he's in good form, and that's going to count for something. But Heartling Flyer for me, over his stablemate Tiger Raw. I think Heartling Flyer's probably got the more speed, and he's the classier of the 2 horses. But going forward, keep Tiger Roll very safe, I think, for the bigger races further on. Golden Flame for third, and Quadcopter 4, 11, 8 and 2, and what is another crackerjack of a race.
Yes, crackerjack. Yeah, now I'll go for number 4, Heartling Flyer. But Number 5, watch out for this Gold Star, has done well in the 1400, so one to respect with champion jockey on board. Throwing number 11 Tiger Raw and number 2 Quarter 4-5-11-2.
Yeah, Gold Star could be the forgotten horse actually. Jurek's ridden him once, was second to the August, not being fired. He could be off a nice mark as well. Race 12, final contest of the day. Quirat up at the top, limited editions on a recent trial. We've got Orion Success in here. Vulcan, Vlad Jurek on board here. It's going to be a busy day for some of these jockeys come race 12. Delaware further down, more on him shortly. I like him here. Big Mary is a last start winner. Limbs Force, Win-Win. Super Ray's horse is an emergency, and Wealth Elite. Limited edition. We'll take a look at his trial here. Ray won this trial. Limited. I had a look at his record actually this morning on the turf. Obviously, sorry, on the poly track, I should say. He's not run badly on the poly. He's yet to win though.
He yet to win, yes, and the main performance was in turf track as well. Not easy horse to follow. He needs a lot of urging, not much speed in front sometimes. Very hard to follow, but maybe rested well, might freshen up a little bit.
Yeah, I thought he looked quite good in that trial, so all points to probably a nice run. Here is his track work, because I were putting him through his track work there earlier on this week. So look, actually, Vlad Jurek has got a ride in every single race. He will be busy.
He will be busy.
Be tired at the end of it as well, I would imagine. Here's Orion Success. Johnson Dradus was on board last time. He drifted at $75, but got the win. How strong's the form, though, is probably the question mark.
Yes, forget about his three start before Bumba and Servi Command, right? There was a very strong race then. So I gave him an excuse then. Last start, I tipped him at $75.
Well, he was River Brilliance, this horse.
Yes,
wasn't he?
brilliantly by John that time. So I thought maybe he can back it up again.
Yeah, formerly raced as River Brilliance. Obviously, that was his old name. So sometimes you just really keep an eye on these name changes. Entertainer has won his last 2 races. Can he make it 3 on the bounce? He's had a bit of a freshener.
I think he just may able to get it. Although a little bit awkward barrel draw, but he got good speed in front. He should able to cut the cross and sort of get a good lead.
Yeah, it was a good win actually last time, wasn't it? The horse he beat there actually, Radiant Success. Is disappointed since. And I think he might have picked up a slight niggling injury, which might just see him on the sidelines for a little while. Entertainer there in his track work. Hakeem Kamarudin there has ridden him once for the 1 win, so he'll be looking forward to getting back on board him. I quite like Delaware here though. Has changed stables, has joined Michael Clements. Forget last time he was found to be laying on an off 4. He's better than that, and he has galloped and trialled well since then as well. So for me, Ray, in what looks a very open race to finish, I thought a horse like Delaware could be good value.
Yeah, a lot of incident happened. He got his lamb food and all sort of issue. Maybe first time in at 1100 might just doing some good with a strong ride from him. So I don't know, it could be a value for you. Yeah,
I think so. I hope so. Let's have a look at the selections for the final event. Again, it's an open race, I think, but Delaware, you take a bit of a chance maybe at a decent price. If Entertainer's back, then he will be a decent price. Orion Success goes in as well last up, and a very limited edition in. I know he's never actually won on the surface, but he's run some good races, and that trial was quite eye-catching. 7-6-3-2 for me with Delaware on his first start for Michael Clements. I think offering up good value here.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that much in the race 12. I prefer Entertainer because he got speed in front. Evans has said, hope we can back it up again. Ultra consistent number 4, Vulcan in class 4 as well. Throwing number 8, Romantic, have been working well in the morning. So my number is 6, 3, 4, and 8.
6 on top for Ray Entertainer. Let's have a look at the special and value bets. Race 11 number 4, Heartening Flyer for me. I've gone race 12 number 7, Delaware as my value pick there.
For me, it will be race 3 number 3, Everest Ascent. So hopefully can go past class 4. And value will be race 2 number 4, Fighting Hero, in a very tricky type of restricted maiden race in race 2.
Yes, indeed, some really good racing. Media special, obviously no tip-off this week, but that will be back for you next week, all being well. Race 11, number 4, Heartening Flyer for Larry Foley there. is Larry's best bet. So not surprising really, but again, one of the more solider bets on the card really.
Yeah, very solid. Hunting Fly, as I said, coming back to turf should be able to get the job done. A very nice compact 12 races on the day. A lot of up and coming horses at the Ascent, Hunting Fly, even our.
Who are you looking forward to the most? If you had to pick one.
If I would pick one, I'd be going for Ablis Ascent. I hope we can go past Class 4. Of course, Top Night is what you look out for.
I tell you what, we are absolutely spoilt here at Kranji this week. I mean, yes, we've got 12 races. It's going to be a busy day for everybody, but the quality's all there. And we've got a $100,000 race of the day in the shape of a Kranji Stakes A, which will include Top Night, one of our very best horses here in Singapore. Both Ray and I will be there. Looking forward to it.
Yep, we'll be there.
We'll be there. We won't miss it. And well, it's only a few weeks, isn't it, from the Lion City Cup coming up at the end of April. Hope you can join us throughout the course of the month. Thank you for joining us here on Track Talk. Hopefully, we've steered you in the way of a couple of winners, or maybe even more than that, on Sunday's card. But you've got 12 races for your entertainment. Hope you can join us on the Racing Channel and also Singapore Pools. From all the team here on Track Talk, goodbye for now.